Up next, take your next trip on the road, whether it's a getaway with your girlfriends or the kids. We're getting some practical advice straight from Shape magazine. All right, spring break means it's time for a road trip. We have lifestyle expert and author Susan Campbell Cross in this morning with some great ideas and items to have before you hit the open road. Good morning. Thank you so much for coming in.
Heather. Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here today. I took a road trip recently with my friend Tamara up to Northern California. We had such an amazing time, and I wrote all about it. It's in this month's issue of Shape magazine. Sharon Stone's on the cover. I'm inside.
There you go.
Yes,
hey.
It's very exciting. So
I
you can read more about my trip.
cover there in that outfit,
yes,
though, Susan.
Exactly. I look just like that.
Twins.
Only
Twinsies.
even thinner and younger. No. Yeah, so that's all in Shape magazine, this month's issue. It's on stands now, and I learned so many great tips along the way. I wanted to share that.
Yeah, you were just sharing with us that things that you wish you would have known before you took this road trip, and you know for next time.
Yes, exactly.
So one of the first things is making sure you are prepared.
Exactly. You want to book as many of your activities ahead of time. Poor Tamara and I missed out on ziplining in Santa Cruz because we didn't have a reservation. So it's really important because things do book up. So you want to make all your reservations ahead of time. You want to plan out your route, make sure that you know where you're going, where the rest stops are, all of that good stuff. And then in terms of making sure that you have what you need in the car, because that's the worst, is when you're caught without something you really need.
You got to stock that car up.
Yes.
That doesn't mean it has to be overflowing, but there are some essential items you're going to need. Susan,
Yes.
what are they?
Well, I think that some of the really important things are hand sanitizers, baby wipes are great for any time you need to clean your hands. Tissues, which can serve double duty as toilet paper, because some rest stops are missing that.
Some restaurants aren't very pretty.
Yes, exactly. Refillable water bottles, great for the environment. Just make sure that you label them so that you can keep track of whose is whose. Physical maps, not just trusting the navigation lady, because sometimes that navigation lady doesn't come in when there's no satellite.
Yeah, you were just mentioning that a few spots along your route you didn't have cell phone signal. Now you don't have your map with you, so you got to get out the good old-fashioned paper map.
Yeah, sometimes old school is the best school.
Isn't that true?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And healthy snacks, also really important to keep in the car, because especially if you're traveling with children, they want all the junk in the world. And when you stop at a service station, they'll load up on chips if you let them. So if you have all kinds of goodies in the car that are healthy, you don't have to stop all the time, and you know that your family's eating something good for them.
And then it's much easier to vacuum up things like almonds and even orange peels instead of melted chocolate into the seat of your car.
Absolutely.
So keep that in mind as well. All right, ways to save money.
Yes.
I know that when you plan ahead of time, you can find some great deals online.
You can, which is really key. Another great thing that technology affords us now, there's a great app called Gas Buddy. Great name. And it helps you locate the cheapest gas and the closest gas.
I thought Mark was my gas buddy.
Well, no? you can have a human gas buddy too.
I don't want him in my car though.
But in case Mark can't get time off, you can use this app on your smartphone, and it helps a lot. Also with food. Road trips are great because road trips lend themselves to eating kitschy, fun diner food and not really expensive restaurant food.
Right.
Also, like I said, healthy snacks. And it's really good if you can find a hotel that offers a continental breakfast, because you can, very sneakily, take a couple of apples and bananas to keep in your purse for later. So you have your snack for the day.
Sneak a banana,
Yes.
not a bad idea. Okay, now that you're done with this trip and you have a cell phone full of pictures or a digital camera full of pictures, a lot of times these pictures just get stored on a computer and then we never really see them again. You've come up with some really creative ways in order to showcase your trip.
Yes. Well, one thing my family does is we take all of those amazing pictures, and then instead of leaving them on the digital phone or photo camera, we put them online and create these great photo books. We have one for every vacation we take, and we keep them on the coffee table so we can relive our adventures anytime we want.
How in the world do you have the time to do this?
You know what? It's really fast, actually. They even have an autofill option. So you can just, take all those photos, upload them quickly, put them in an album, open up a project and hit autofill, and there you go.
And you don't have to go
just click
picture by
order
picture.
and you're done. Exactly. And then also, really good idea for kids is to bring travel journals. This is great when they get back to school. A lot of times they want to do a report about their trip, and this way they'll remember everything they saw. Also great is memory boxes, which you can use a shoe box and let the kids decorate it themselves, or you can pick up fancy schmancy ones like I did. But these are just from TJ Maxx. They're very affordable. And you can fill them with all kinds of great souvenirs, and it can be something like a pressed flower, a menu from a great diner. It doesn't have to be expensive, but it's a way to kind of collect your souvenirs in one place, and then you can label it, this is my trip to Maine, or, and then that's one way that you can store your memories.
Let's talk about your giveaway that you have going on.
Oh, I have a giveaway?
Oh, excuse me.
You know what? Actually,
I was being told you
no,
did,
but
but
you know
apparently
what?
that's not the case.
Actually, now that you mention it, I would be very happy to give away a copy of my book.
Would you?
Sure, if we want to have a giveaway, we may as
I feel
well.
like we sort of
I have
wrestled you
one.
into that, but nevertheless, we'll give it away on our Facebook
You know what?
page.
When it comes to my book, Twist My Arm, I'm very happy to give a copy away because it is a very, I'll pat myself on the back. It is a funny book. It's very funny, lighthearted reading. It's motivational, inspirational, and it's all about lists, which obviously is something that I love. It keeps me organized. This is a book about how you can list your way to living the life of your dreams.
Oh, fantastic. The Fabulous.
The
She's
Fabulous.
giving it away thanks to me
Yes.
bullying her into it right here on live TV.
Just don't make me give away my car or one of my children. I'm good with the
We
book.
won't make you do that. All right, again, on our Facebook page, hey, just go on Facebook and we'll make sure that there's a link for you in order to get a copy of her book for free. There you go. Susan Campbell Cross, thank you so much for coming in. SusanCampbellCross.com is her website. She's got a great series of articles and things you can check out there as well. Up next,